Hello everybody, my name is Miyoki and welcome back to some more Geometry Dash. Today we're going to be doing something slightly different that I haven't done before, and I haven't really seen a whole lot of people do before, but what I'm going to be doing is trying to teach you guys how to better learn how to practice a level. And so the level we're going to be doing today is, I reckon we can do a hard demon, and the hard demon that I am thinking of is Jawbreaker by Vibran. Now, in case I have to change it, I will, but what I will show you is how to practice a level, why you should practice it that way, and how you can apply it to other levels. So first of all, pick your level. For this video, we're going to be doing Jawbreaker by Vibran, and then usually, if it's for example an extreme demon, you would look up Jawbreaker. Can I type Jawbreaker start pause? And this will only work if you have the Smart Start Position mod, which you can either get on Geode, or if you have Mega Hack, you will have it there. So here we don't have any, I don't believe, and I reckon these are all going to be of the 9 circles Jawbreaker, so that's not going to quite work. So for us, we are just going to have to make one ourselves. So I'm going to go here, here, and then go here, so we have to make a copy of it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to practice the ending. So I don't really know how well the ending's going to be, but I reckon here will be a good idea. I'm just going to place start positions and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, so now that I have placed the start positions, or in most cases I have found a start position version on the GD servers, what you do is you go in and you practice from the ending. The very first thing you want to do is practice from the ending. So I'm going to go through here. Usually I like to do practice mode, and also if you have speed hack, I like to do it in 0.5 speed in some cases, just so that I can easier be able to better understand the kind of click pattern it is, what the click pattern is, what a specific timing is, and then try to apply that at normal speed. So for now, I'm just going to go through in regular speed and try to see what we've got going on here. Okay, so a bit of memory, not too bad. Okay, that's a little bit weird, but I think I can do that. So we'll go here, try and, once you've sort of learnt the part, then you try to do it sort of like how you would with a lot of other levels where you try to do it in normal mode. So there we go, we did that ball part. Try to do it a couple times just so that you know that you can absolutely do it. So yep, I can absolutely do that. And then you want to keep going backwards. So we're going to go to the next start position. And then try to learn here. There we go. We did 81 to 100 already. So I don't recommend doing it just once. I recommend trying to do it multiple times, so that you know that you can do it. There we go, 81 to 100 again. So then next I'm going to go to the next start position and keep trying to do that. And the reason why this is the best way of learning how to practice a level, or just learning the level in general, is because you want to be as consistent as you can at the end of the level, so that when you get there in normal mode, you have the highest possible chance at not dying there, because I don't think anyone wants to die to the end of a level, especially if it's a harder level for them or just a harder level in general. So that is one of the main reasons you want to practice from the ending and get as consistent as you can at that, and then practice the middle and then go towards the ending. This is a case where I have to sort of go and practice to try and learn what is happening. 74 to 100, not to 100, so I've got to try and okay, that's the thing that I have to watch out for. I'm going to make sure I don't go too early there, but then I also got to make sure I don't go too late. Got to try and learn the pattern for this. There we go, 74 to 100. Now I've got to try and do the wave. And sometimes you'll be able to do a part, however you won't be able to do the part from a different part. So you won't be able to do a transition. And that is the one of the things that a lot of people get messed up with, because they practice the part, but they don't practice from before the part. So they just think, oh, I can do the part, which means I should be able to just do it in normal mode. But the transition a lot of the time will be just as difficult for them, or even more difficult, and they have a harder time with it because they haven't practiced from a different part, which you can tell right now. I'm struggling to do the UFO from the wave, but I think what I can do is okay, so I want to not hit that slope. Okay, I think I can do this. I've just got to, you know, not suck at the game. Except for I'm sucking right now. And there we go. And as you can see, I'm getting pretty consistent and not really dying to the last ball anymore because I practiced that part first. You can sort of already see how I'm getting more consistent at that part. And so now I've got to practice from another one. I think, is this supposed to be upside down? That is supposed to be upside down. So give me a second while I make that upside down, because that is what it's supposed to be. Yeah, that works. Okay, so it's not too bad of a wave section. Except for some reason that keeps happening where I'm not actually... What did I say about getting more consistent at the ending if you practice it? I haven't died to that ball part for a while now. So now I've got to practice that. I'm going to have to go into practice mode to sort of see what we're dealing with. Okay, that is kind of tight. I'm not sure exactly. Oh, I've got to jump from there. Then Do I am not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Am I supposed to be up here? That is weird. I also have a habit of not being good at the game. Okay, that's not too bad. I've just got to practice this part. For some reason I cannot remember that I have to do stuff. Okay, I'm getting a little bit more consistent, so I'm going to try from here now. I really need to get better at that transition, specifically. You can say particularly. Oh well. I really need to learn that I have to hit that earlier. And guess where I died again? I feel like that's a part I'm going to be dead to. From zero. Okay. For some reason I am not able to do that from here. I'm kind of not good at that for some reason now. So what I'm gonna have to do is go back and practice it. Not too bad, okay. So I can do it, I've just gotta not suck, as they say. I've gotta get good. I mean, I almost got this, so I'm confident with that part now, so I'm going to try and learn this shit part. Which isn't just a shit part. Okay, that's fine. Okay, not terrible, but I feel like that's the weird part. Okay. I think I should be okay with this now. I don't know why I'm dead there, but that's certainly a place to die to. And there we go, that is 29 to 100. So not too bad actually. I am actually kind of enjoying this level, I'm not gonna lie. Now we have to learn this part. Okay. I think I'm going to just want to learn from here just so that I can actually transition into that UFO how I'm supposed to. Because UFO transitions are some of the more annoying things to try and get right. That is 26 to 100. Okay, I'm going to die to that a bit, but I think I'm ready to go from zero, so let's just go from zero. And immediately I'm dead. But yeah, if this video has helped you or you think it will help you, definitely let me know, because I want to do ones like this for more specific levels. So like, hey, how to be, I don't know, for example, Supersonic, how to be Windy Landscape, how to be just a level that people want to, you know, try and learn, but they're not sure how to go about it. Damn it. I didn't go up high enough, so I hit the ledge. That's fine. We can definitely get this soon then. What? I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't know why I'm dead. I did what I usually do. I'll literally show you. I did literally what I usually do. What? I fucking hate this level. Next time I make it past that UFO, it's when I'm beating it. I will not have it any other way. Told you I wouldn't have it any other way. God damn, that took too long. That took 80 plus 359, so 439 attempts. Not terrible, but definitely should have been done a little bit earlier. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it helped you. If it didn't, please let me know in the comments, and then I can sort of try to cater towards you. So just say what you didn't understand, and then I'll try to reply to you with what I actually mean in the instance of what you don't understand. So yeah, as for this level, it's fine. It's not bad, but it's not great. The issue it has is that the UFO transitions are so inconsistent, it's hard to enjoy them, and when you do get to them it feels like a choke point. But other than that, not terrible actually. I actually enjoyed most of it. It's just the UFOs do bring it down a little bit. I kind of recommend it. If I don't recommend doing this as a hardest, is what I will say. I recommend doing it as a level you can knock out in maybe an hour or whatever. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.